Hey, good morning. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. All right, it is Friday. All right, and it is the last Friday of September. All right, we got what do we got then? We got 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, and then we got October coming in. Ooh, spooky month, spooky month. Uh, the biggest crashes have happened in those months. I don't think that's going to happen. But look at that SPX, man. Made that move here. I'm still sticking with my numbers that I've given you guys. I'm going to give them to you again. So what I do. All right, so whole bunch of stuff going on. More tariffs. So he wants now 100% tariffs on anybody bringing pharmaceuticals into the United States. And if you don't do it, you're going to get hit, and then you can't come here and build a factory if you want to do that. All right, so that's out this morning. He's hitting cabinetry and furniture and a couple other things too. All right, what else was in there? We got some trucks, furnitures, cabinetry. So we got a whole host of more tariffs coming in. All right, so the good old days when the tariffs used to be around. So here they come again. PCE just came out. Numbers came in line, and that's all they needed to do. They didn't need to be better. One thing they didn't need to be was worse, and they're not. So the futures are moving up here now. We have started to spike a little move here. I'm watching the whole market trying to get the band playing. We'll see. All right. We see what's been going on for the last, couple weeks now. We've been really, really choppy on the futures and just a mixed bag. I'm calling it a mixed bag, a choppy bag of blah. All right, but where did we get to on the SPX yesterday? That's right, we got to $6,699.52. All right, you know my numbers, okay? 66.85 to 67.35. Okay, so we got all the way back up there now. See where the SPX wants to go today. Looks like we want to tip over here into that 6,700 area. All right, I'm gonna keep saying this, that this is a matrix number. We get to start to get up near this 6730. Button some stuff up, okay? Get yourself some SQs, get yourself some sudsies, get yourself some puts. All right. I'm not saying I'm saying is that you should be protected up there. That's what I'm saying. All right. I don't want anybody to be taken out of positions that are going good for you. But it's just been a hell of a ride. All right, it's been a hell of a ride. All right, so and if it does come, it'll come. It'll come with a force. All right, so watch out, October. We never know. All right, could just buzz through and just keep going here too. All right, earnings have been good. All right. What do we got coming into October? First week of October, we're going to start reporting on banks again. All right. So I'm going to be watching out for those pretty closely here. We know that the banks were just stunning in the last time we were doing earnings. I don't expect anything different. We watch those regional banks and see if what's going on there. Watch KRE. That's another one that you want to watch. King Roger Eddy. All right. So a whole host of stuff coming here. End of the month coming here. I hope to be doing my friend Jermaine again, and we'll be doing the monthly show. We'll get a look at the quarters because we got a new quarter coming here as well. There's a lot of quarters that are already up. Talk about exhaustion risk. So I hope that we get that going on, and I'm sure we will, because it's fun and it's a good way to connect with people and see what's going on with the markets. All right. So what do we got this morning? Well, we got SPX right there sitting there. All right. So we got know where we go. All right. Spot says 660.75. Now we're moving to the upside with this PCE data that just came out. So they're saying there's no inflation, but we're still above 2%. All right. So at some point they're just going to say 3% is in inflation, and that's it. And then we're going to move on. All right. Because I don't see anything coming down in prices. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. You know, they're just going to sick and tired of hearing about it. All right, so SPY, it's made a nice move here, 661.10. All right, so we're starting to get back up to them highs. We were up to 667.34, so we're still $7 off of that. All right, so we'll see what they want to do with this move here this morning. They're up for now. Okay, it's a Friday. All right. What's been moving here? What's been moving, guys? Energy's been moving. BBAI is watching, right? We're watching those cheap AI stocks. All right. I'm involved. All right. I'm in the BBAI. All right. 21 cents right now, up 7 cents, a little bit higher. I'm not in that LA Clippers. I'd like to get in there. But, you know, when the government's involved in anything, I get nervous, all right? And then and when I look at Intel, which is up another 4% today, you know, I just could be the biggest pump and dump of all time. And I don't know if you know what a pump and dump is, but this could be the biggest one of all time. And I'm not saying that's going to happen or anything, but it's just very just strange going-ons. All right? So Intel and LAC right now, I mean, I like LAC. I think it's a good trader, but I can't buy it up here. You know, the thing comes back into $5 and change. Where, you know, when it first came out that they said they were going to do this, they haven't even done it yet. All right, this is all just on premise, so we'll see what happens. All right, so BBAI and then SoundHound, I'm in there too. All right, I'm in SoundHound. All right, SoundHound fighting back up here again this morning, up to 1667. We had a down day yesterday, with stuck in the middle. We got Shooter coming down on weak. All right, so and here we come, 1669 from 1635. All right, so SoundHound. I'm watching those pretty closely. I tell you, cloud stocks still really suck. Oracle, a little bit better here. Oracle's just got pounded here for the last. You know, I was saying this the other day. I was saying we get this move down here where we start to break this. Well, we did it. Okay. We found that support level at 292. Now we're at 293.21. I would really hope that today. Now it's, you know, you're getting this little exuberance right now because this data stuff just came out. All right, this PCE. All right, that'll wear off too. All right, so really pay close attention to 290. This just right in here. All right, where I'm drawing this line in the sand. All right. This is a place where we can maybe get some pay dirt here. All right. Now 291.33. We're up higher now just because of this data information that just came out. All right. So it had already triangled back down to 283.95. Can't get that on the overnight though. Too hard to get them on the overnights. But let's keep an eye on that. All right, let's keep an eye on Oracle. I'm going to pay close attention to that Oracle because, you know, it might just turn around and make that move. I don't know if that's quite the case right now. I mean, I keep looking at NVIDIA, moves up, dies down. Palantir moves up, dies down. It's the same thing's been going on. They're not going anywhere right now. A lot of knee-jerk moves, a lot of juke moves if you watch the NFL. You know, the guy, hey, he's going that way. No, he's going the other way. So I would say that keep an eye on it, though. I think that could be a support level. at something. All right. IBM's just been a beast. Just an absolute beast. Another great day yesterday, going for the 288. I don't know what stops it. Probably going to come back in here a little bit. Right now, trading around 280 and change. All right, so inside that week, we're holding up really, really good. All right, let's finish this thing out strong. Get back up. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, 2181.44. We'll see if IBM can get going here. It has been doing a lot of pushing. Okay, so that's IBM. I just talked about NVIDIA. It's trading at 178. Can't get up through 183 or that 184. I'm in NVIDIA. You know, I want that move. I want that 184.55 that they gave me the other day on CNBC. All right, get back up there. I don't know if she can. All right, looking for the triangle out here. Can't seem to get it going. So she's coming back up to the top of the range here now. And this range, and I still say that getting through here. All right, we got to get through here, 182.37, and then possibly we can try to triangle out that business. I just want to get paid. It's so simple. All right, Apple in my eye. Going to bed with Intel now, trying to at least. So it looks like Apple and Intel are going to forge a little relationship that, who knows? You know, you never know how those relationships are going to go. You know what I mean? You got to have to put in time and effort. And so be prepared for all of that, Apple. All right. So Apple trying to become a bedfellow with Intel. So we'll see if anything comes of that. I don't know what to say there. All right. What do we got here? Picard's on the move here this morning. You know, I was watching Truckers the other day. 2-2 down on the week. Picard's been puker. That's why I like them. 2-2 down here, but Picard on the move here this morning, back up to $100. All right, so taking out the 2-day, taking out that 3-day, taking out the 4-day. Ha ha. All right, so triangling out all this right now. Did get up to what, 102.83, 102.83. Woo, baby, that's taking out a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so Picard looking to take out all this morning. I don't know if I'd go chasing that. I'd be looking for that dip to pull back in. I don't have any idea where any support levels are on this thing right now. I'd say down here is where we're probably good, but we're going to be much higher here this morning. All right, and then a couple other quick ones here that we look at. Old Dominion Freight Lines, another one. Garbage down, garbage. All right, as Rob would say. Don't touch these stocks. These are all, they got full-time front to the downside. I think there's exhaustion risk here on the downside is my opinion. But truckers ain't been getting it done. All right, CHRW. That's another one here. This one's been better. All right, what is CHR Robinson's doing that's so right that Old Dominion Freight Line isn't? I just, same business. Same stuff. 2-1 inside here. Where we at? 133.84. Man, I'll tell you, CHR Robinson has made a really nice move. All right. And then there's one more, that JB Hunt. JBHT. There's another one, Jabba the Hutt. Down, and down some more. 132.42 unchanged. All right, so nothing going on. As long as we're in there, rails have been good. All right, Norfolk Southern is up on the year now, sitting up on the high of the year. Norfolk Southern. I know CSX has been moving pretty good too, but this one keeps stalling out. So inside on the month in green, but can't seem to advance. Been just embrace the chop. This one's been chopping. How about a triangle out and then go? What do you think? Bring them in again, and then maybe they go. Then I look at they're going to go now. All right, 34, 33. 33.53. Not doing anything. All right. And then you can watch my favorites. Rail America. Rail America with the inside month. I like it with the 212 back upper, maybe. What you think with the rails? 922. Nothing going here, guys. Nothing going here. All right. Why did I just talk about those? I don't even know. It just popped up, though. All right. So let's go back to what we got for today. All right. What do we got today? Hold on. I lost my sheet here. All right, so a couple things that are moving around here to say. CCJ, this is a nuclear company. This thing has really been moving nicely. Now, the week is kind of stalled out here. All right, so see if they can get this fixed right back up today with a 2-2 back up and get this week up lined up. I don't know if there's too much room in this thing for the upside. I mean, you're at all-time highs here right now. CCJ seems to like this news that came out here. All right, so 85.99. There you go. That's trading. Going to take day up. All right, right off the bat. No, it's not. It's not going to be taking day up, but it's close. All right, so keep an eye on that one. I talked to that because of Picard. A couple of ones here now. They're going to be affected by the tariffs. So be aware of these guys. A little bit lower this morning here. Even with the So this was lower, all right, 79.16, all right, with the tariff information that came out, because they're talking about, talking about furniture and, Wayfair. This is all tied into that. I would watch Restoration Hardware as well. So, and furniture, all right. So Wayfair, watch out for this one. It has rallied back up, but we'll see. There's some tariffs, could be some tariff stuff in there. All right, so Wayfair, keep an eye on that one. And then Williams Sonoma is another one. Watch out for this guy as well. So it goes outside on the day yesterday. All right, and it's, as you see, it's been coming down. Tariff talk, bring it down, and then you get some good PCE data, and then all of a sudden she pops back up. All right, so this one's going to be lower here today, though. Closed at 201. Right now she's trading at 195, so she's down about $6. So Williams Sonoma and Wayfair. All right, keep an eye on those. They might do something here, and then it might be the move to the downside. We don't need a wolf. Yeah, we had a wolf, and then they got a wolf. A wolf coming at the outside month here on a wolf. 2-2 down on the week. This one's on the gapper list today. It was up to 188. 188, closed at 185. It's garbage, all right? But I just wanted to show it to you because I like to show you garbage sometimes. All right, let's take that. All right, how about Futu? There's not much, man. I wish I wish we had more. I mean, I could tell you all about the great story about Intel and how America is going to give us the biggest pump and dump of all time. But go on talking that story gets boring. All right, so Futu 179.14. Now with this data that just came out, man, I'll tell you, it's made a nice move on this PCE data, man. The futures are kind of holding these gains a little bit here too now. All right, so FUTU back up on the move here, 178.62 now. That's still going to be handily inside day. All right, this is what they gave me this morning. This is what I came in, and this is what the market told me. All right, Costco, slightly lower. Kind of missed their number a little bit. Down like a, what do we? It's down nothing here. All right, to get down to 925, 925.11. It made a low here on the overnight, trying to come back up a little bit. That one's going to be inside day. Nothing to be hurried about. All right. Walmart and TJ Maxx don't know what the hell to do. Chopping, man, real heavy. All right, so embrace the chop. Walmart should get out, but if more tariffs coming, Walmart's going to have to hit, down the bench, mini-me, down the bench with you. All right, so, and then TJ Maxx is another one, just a stud. And I think TJ Maxx has got potential for more upside yet. All right, full time frame community upside. You got that inside month. Wait for the 212 with the new month coming. After today, 2 days left. Wednesday, we got a new month. We got a new quarter. We got a whole bunch of new stuff coming on. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that. Again, so pharmaceuticals. 100% tariffs on pharmaceuticals on any company, anyone that comes in from the United States. All right. So Lilly is kind of moving up on that news. All right. So Lilly likes this news. So a little bit higher here now. Was up to 777. It was up to 730 and change. That still doesn't even get us outside day. And it came back in here a little bit now, back out to 725.14. So that is going to be inside day. And Lilly, we know, listen, I don't know what the hell's going on with healthcare, but it's garbage. All right, look at this XLV. All right, now it's getting a pop this morning because Lilly's going to get up and somebody's going to build a factory in America for pharmaceuticals. All right, I'm sure that's going to happen tomorrow. All right, so XLV, just sit tight with these drugs, man. They're just not doing the job by any stretch. All right, my Penn National Gaming is sticking its head up this morning. DraftKings is sticking its head up a little bit this morning. Boeing still sucks, and she's staying down. She can't get up. Jenny's starting to get a little better. All right. And industrials continue to be horrible. So XLV and XLI are the two you want to watch. You know that we're going to start reporting banks once we hit the new month. So keep an eye on XLF. We'll see if that goes up. My BBAI's on the move and my SoundHound's on the move. And what is going to the highs? Are you guys in the crude? I'm all over the crude. 2-2 up, 2-1 on the month here. Looking for that 2-1-2 up. Look at that outside week now, and then when you pull up XLE, you got an outsider on the week. Are you picking up what I'm laying down? Check this out. All right, you see the green going up, okay? That is where we want to be. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch out for Sneaky Pete and whenever anybody else who wants to try to get in there and spoil it. It's like, if you got a chicken coop, you got to watch the fox. Roblox is, this thing's dead right now. Look at this thing, Chop. Embrace the Chop. All right, that thing, it did make a move back down to 131, but it needs to really make a move back down. And my Tapestry has really been moving nice. Tipper takes the 2-2 day down. Thank the Lord she finally comes back a little bit here. All right, back down to 106.18 on this move. She's up to 108 now on this move that came up with the data, with the PCE data. All right, I'm going to leave it there. You know where the NVIDIAs are at. You know where all that garbage, AI garbage is at. And, again, I'm going to say it just like I said it yesterday. AI is going to have to carry the whole load, put everything in the backpack and carry it all the way up the mountain, buddy, because there's a lot of laggards that are hanging around, and the industrials are one of them, and the healthcare is horrible. And there's, but there are a lot of really good things out there, all right? So retail, I'm concerned about going into the finals, the last 3 months of the year. You start pulling up these Yum brands and these DHIs. Starbucks. No. I think it's going to be a little dicey coming into the end of the year. All right. So watch the numbers. 67.30. We got up to 66.99 on the SPX yesterday. We're getting close to that number. It looks like we've already sustained. And now look at already, since I started talking, these data, the PCE data, they're starting to surrender and come back a little bit, all right? So sit tight, protect yourself, all right? I'll see you at lunch. I'll see you at 10:30. Be good.